Hello and welcome back to the Bevo's Techpack with me, Tryonus, on the server play. It is Monday. It's been a bit of a short weekend, I must admit, but then again I've been very busy. Getting ready for Christmas and doing a lot of work on the server, and that is what today's episode is going to be a bit about. I told you it's going to be a bit of a catch-up episode, and we're also going to be doing some demolishing as well. So let's get on with it, basically. So as you can see, if we have a trip inside the storage house, I'll learn to speak one of these days, I will, honestly. As you can see, as Darcy says, it kind of looks like one of the ruins from the mod ruins, because I've pulled out every single machine there is inside here, so that means this place is going to get torn down, but there are some things in these chests for people to come and claim if they want them. Help yourself to anything in these 4 double chests. So there's loads of wood, some extra chests, some concrete, fences, blue fences, there's some nether blocks there which I'm going to take actually. There's a couple of division signals, some portal frames that are spare, these matrixes, some tin shards which I have no idea who they belong to anyway. Some more chests, some gunpowder and clay, and some food stuff, and spare tools and whatnot. So if anyone else on the server wants to grab these chests, they're more than welcome to them. So, but I'm going to be taking this lot down, which is, I thought I'd do on camera because it's kind of a sad thing to do, because this building has been with me and helped the community a lot. You know, because obviously we spawned just around here-ish, I can't remember exactly where. And this was the first building that went up where everyone could sleep away the night, get food, store their stuff, and basically it's just a nice starter building that we've had. And it's lasted, really has lasted. It's been modified internally and externally, and it's just been one of the best starter builds I've ever made, quite honestly, especially for a server. Not necessarily just for one person, it's been for the entire server. And you know, people could just come in when this first started and make their armor, get food if they needed to it, and then go off and find their bases and get started. Basically now it's out of date, it's too small, and time to move on to bigger and better things. So I'm just going to finish off getting this down, and I'll be back with you as soon as I have finished with that. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, and the deed is done. It is gone. Yes, goodbye old friend. Thank you very much for your help. I just need to tidy this up and get rid of the water supply there. But I've got plenty of dirt I should be able to come across and put something up. So yeah, a little bit sad that it's gone, but you know, things unfortunately do move on. So that's that done. I've been trying to help out Kankadia. It's a bit of an off-camera project, not something I'm going to really show. I've been trying to make a dome for him because he said in one of his episodes that he wanted a dome on top of his building rather than the pyramid that he had. But this hasn't really turned out that well, I must admit. I'm going to take this down and retry this. I'm not used to building domes. As you can see, it looks more like an egg. I would say it's an upside down egg. Yeah, gonna have to retry that. That's a bit of a failed attempt, but yeah, I'm learning how to make a dome. I've never made domes. I've made circles, but never made domes, so it's a little bit of a of a new thing for me. So so I want to go and visit Eddie and Lady Ivica because they're up to something. Because look at this, sneaks up behind Try. I don't know what they're up to. So let's just go and see what they're up to. Eddie's place, and then we'll head over to the new factory and see. Whoa, okay, that looks cool. Because I know Lady here is building Eddie a house, and got a swimming pool over here. Oh, and there's Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Oops, I can't spell. Yeah. This is looking very cool. What's this made out of? Marble. Okay. Very modern build. I can't spell at all, so excuse my modern. There we are. Very modern. Going to be the main attraction, I think. Thought he was the main attraction around here. Go on then, let's see what he says to that. Come on. Ivy likes it. Ivy is definitely to the. I may have to build. Hey lady, everything I have when she finishes. Yes, he has got a hell of a lot of stuff, all his farms and everything, all up and running. The inside of this place. Oh, he's done a little bit more work actually. Great wood planks. Look at this stuff. Temple blocks. I want to use these temple blocks. Okay, it's got a little bit of a curve to this. I don't know how he's done that. Oh, a little bit of chisel maybe. That's very, very cool. Love this place. I love Eddie's design. Anyhow, let's get to the factory. Actually, let's ask him about this curve. Oh, he's giving me some Dulix cheeseburger. Cool, nice one. He's probably wondering what curve. Temple blocks. Yeah. Okay. That's. Alright, okay, that's cool. Don't know how it actually does it. Right. There we go. See, I can't spell at all. Very cool. Right, let's head over to the factory. I could just teleport there, but I'm going to go to spawn and fly across. Let me just get my bearings. There we are. Okay, let's have fun. As always, I always have fun on this server. Darcy's been working on the temple design, the nether design, which is cool. Oh yeah, he's still up there with his giant sword. So, right. So this is basically what I've been doing with the factory. Not too much external work, apart from I've got rid of all the ground torches. I have been doing a little bit of work on the bridge, as you can see. Added that down there, but I'll come to that in a second. I have made a roof, but it's full of torches, so I've got to come up with some sort of decent design for the roof itself. But I wanted to leave that and the bridge because I wanted to get everything across from the old spawn building, the demolished spawn building. Down here, like I say, I wanted to put a little bit of a face on these walls, so I had a bit of a mess around and put this creeper face on. It's turned out fairly well. Let me just deactivate that magnet. I think it needs to move across a bit, and I'm thinking about not using these obsidian chisel blocks. Well, it's not obsidian, it's nether brick, and it needs to come across a bit. I think, yeah, it's completely off center, and I need to use a different block. I don't know, I think something that's just pure black. I think that would be better. Probably something like burnt quartz. Maybe something on those sort of lines. Bridge wise, I've added these little railings with glowstone strips just going across. I've also added some glowstone strips across the outside of it, so I didn't have torches all the way around, just scattered here there. Tried to keep it fairly organised, but yeah. Also use the glowstone strips inside, as you can see. I just wanted to move away from using torches, that's all, and glowstones have to be the best bet at the moment. Also got these chandeliers from Extra Utilities. If you don't know about chandeliers, I will show them. If I can. I can't spell, like I keep saying, so and it would help if I was actually on the bar. There it is, the chandelier from Extra Utilities. Diamond, 2 gold, and 4 torches in that sort of pattern. Fairly expensive, but they're kind of cool because if you don't know, they also, in addition, it will prevent mob spawning within a 16 block radius. So that's kind of cool. But obviously, you also need these if you want to go into the QED stuff to get the other torch. This one, because you need a few of them, and these potions and whatnot. And if you don't know, they actually stop mob spawning in a 64 block radius. So that's kind of something I definitely want to get into. But I'll show you around the base at the moment. This is more my storage facility, but more mob drops and blocks. As you can see, I've got more blocks here. I've mob drops on this side. So as you can see, the only thing that's odd here is the apples on this side, but I'm gonna have to move them across to somewhere. Probably swap them out for the glowstone block to there. So I did that because of the wood design at the back, but I'll come to that in a bit. This one over here is still empty. This might be where the QED stuff goes, maybe the applied energistics stuff, or maybe even both. Maybe the QED could go in one corner and my AE can go into the walls and whatnot back there. Through this one is the resource room for ignites and blocks of stuff. You know, it's fairly self-explanatory. Still got a few chests with some odds and ends in and tools and whatnot. This is my Try's junk chest, this one from Spawn that I brought across. My thormium stuff and a few other bits and pieces. Still got chests, still gonna need chests, really gonna need them. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I've still got a lot more work to do on here because this will be the ignite wall, the idiot wall. So that's that. Over here, instead of having all the machines in one separate room each, I thought it would look too small, so I decided to put all the machines in one room instead. So this side is mainly mechanism, with a new addition there with the AE Ender IO smelter there, which I needed. And over here we've got the addition of a rolling machine, which I'm going to be using a lot of. And this is all powered back here. This is a carpenter's garage door, a bit like what Ivy showed me and what we use for the cabinets and things back at the hotel. So this is why I went into Ender IO for these cables. These are the top end cables, by the way. Didn't mess around going through all the smaller ones I'll just show you quickly if I can find it. There it is. And it's these max output 20,000 RF, 20,480 RF to be precise, if you want me to be that way. You need conduit binder, which there's the recipe: 2 sand, gravel, 6 gravel, and a bit of clay. Easy enough. Then the vibrant alloys, a little bit more complicated because you need energetic alloys and ender pearls. That gives that in the alloy smelter. To get that, you need redstone, gold, and glowstone to make them. So a little bit more complicated, but that is the top of the line wire that I can see in Ender.io. If I'm wrong, tell me. Still want to replace some of these mechanism pipes with gas ones from Ender.io, because I think I can use these gas conduits. But I need to make some electric steel. I don't actually know if I can use them, so it'll be something I need to test. I still want to get into a little bit more Ender.io here and there. Things like this slice and splice and tractor obligus. I think that might be interesting to try. This thing's supposed to attract mobs, so that might be useful. I'm not too sure what this one is. Prevents mobs from spawning within its area of effect. Oh, that might be kind of cool. Might be a good place to make a couple of them, put them down in a dungeon, depending if it needs power or not. But yeah, I've still got a little bit of work to do in Ender.io, so that's kind of cool. Like I said, I've done a little bit of railcraft here with the blocks here, and yeah, that's basically about it. The only thing I don't really like are these gaps, but I need to make a painter again from here. Where is it? Painting machine, because Eddie showed me this. I can actually use this and it could actually mimic blocks, so I can actually cover up some of this, the wiring and things like that, which I do really need, especially for here. So yeah, because that's definitely something I need to get these gas pipes working, so I can actually put these in the same block. That will help quite a lot. Power is all coming from the power plant, by the way. This is all connected. Let me just go on to that one there. It's all receiving power from there. There's my energy cube that I used last time. So I need to keep a close eye on there, on the power plant, because I'm relying on it heavily at the moment. I am thinking maybe of using my own power supply once I get further down the line, but you never know. Yes, Eddie left me a gift. This atomic disassembler will come in very handy, so thank you very much, Eddie. Upstairs, it's absolutely pitch black. I hope you can see this, but no mobs will spawn in here because of those chandeliers that I've got in all corners and right underneath me, basically. As you can see, it's just right there. So I've got no danger of mobs spawning up here at all. But as you can see, I've got room here, and I don't know if you can. No, it's going to get too dark, but you can see the floor. There we are. That's better. You see what I'm doing. Downstairs, I've also been busy in the basement, as you can see, and as you can see. So we'll start over here. Basically, this is my digital miner. Again, this is powered by the dimensional transceiver. Through the power plant. My digital miner I bought back from the Nether, and this has been collecting resources for me around this area. So yeah, I'm getting stocked up again slowly and surely. And this is a basic tree farm. This is what's connected all the way up here. It looks like some endermen have been around here, because I can't remember making those two gaps. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to replace this grass, and as you can see, that's my wood chest and that's my apple chest. Well, not chest, barrels, aren't they? Get it right. I need something to do with these oak saplings though, because it's kind of getting overflown. Just basic MFR machines, a harvester and a planter. No upgrades to these, because quite frankly, I get more than enough wood with just small farms like this. A bit like what Eddie's... Oh, getting trapped in a tree. And it's fairly quickly, we've been connected through this, so yeah, this is actually finished, so I need to really remove this and get all the resources upstairs. Over here we have a large railcraft tank full of lava. 2 million units of lava in there, and that's basically not being pumped from the nether. It is from the lava fabricator that I've got here. So it works quite nicely. It's a little bit slow, but I don't think it's that much slower than actually messing around, making a pump and things like that, and putting that into the nether and risking life after limb. This is going to be used mainly to make obsidian and cobble for me, and that's going to probably, actually I've made it over here, but I might need to move it to over there. Ah well, never mind, it doesn't make any difference, because I've put it down into the ground, and I'm thinking it would look better if it was one up rather than being down. I'm going to make a water tank over here, and then hopefully make some other mechanism tanks as well to go into the more advanced stuff for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see, I've been very busy over the weekend. Made these entranceways. I think I did make it too taller as well to fit in all the for the floors as well. It's only 2 blocks taller, nothing really too much bigger. I could make it taller, but to be quite honest, I've got more than enough room as it is. I don't really know exactly what to fill all that space in with, because I've got Thermcraft I could do. I could go into IC2, could look into the bees forestry mod. I don't know, but it's not something that really takes my fancy. We'll have to see. Basically, we will have to see. And then obviously outside I can have my blood magic altar, a botanical area as well. So yeah, that's basically it really. That's all I've been doing over the weekend. Still got a little bit more work to do. Wondering if I could probably just do a little bit of crafting with you, because we could probably make this. Oh, we need electric steel. Maybe not, because we are overrunning as it is on time. So hopefully we'll have a better episode for you tomorrow, and we'll see what we get on with. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you've got any comments or suggestions, do leave them in the comment section below, and I hope that you will also use that like button, as it does really help me out. And otherwise, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.